Welcome to the stream, everybody. I appreciate you all for being here. As you can tell, Silver City is looking absolutely beautiful today. We're also back on the donation kick. We got the Ko-Fi up in the chat. And 10% of everything you donate today will go to El Refugio. That's our local domestic violence establishment here in town. So I think it's important. And let's get to painting, shall we? Experience Dalton Gallery in the heart of Silver City, New Mexico, where art comes to life. Discover the beauty of creativity with my stunning collection of prints. Here at Dalton Gallery, I believe art should be accessible to everyone. That's why I'm excited to introduce my exclusive collection, Made Here in America. With just a few taps on your phone, you can own a piece of art that speaks to you. Check us out online at ShaneDaltonGallery.com or on the Shop app to take home a unique piece of art today. A unique piece of art today. That's what we're doing. That's what we do every day here, and every Thursday I share it with you. Welcome to my art gallery. We are working on this painting. I find that this whole area over here is disconcerting. It's a problem for me. So I have to really put some more. One. Two, balance. Something has to give on this line right here. So whether it's another tree, whether it's something that's coming, out of camera over, like say if it were reaching over this way, that could be something as well, which means that all of this area would be a little bit different. So I have to really think about that and find out what we gonna do. What we gonna do? I really think I'm gonna get to destroying some painting here, I guess. That's what I say every time. But that's what I feel every time. No different now. Which is dandy. It's fine. Ooh. Also, wonderfully threw my back out yesterday. Carrying an empty bucket. That's right. Empty bucket. This is definitely where pain hits the road. Because right now, I have a painting, and this painting is shaped as you all can see. Soon, I'm going to have to dedicate serious moment in understanding and how far to reach out here, because if I can't mess it up, luckily. But once I do dedicate some time to out here, it's a very important part of once I go, I have to keep it. I can't just fix it. That's all. Let's mix up some paint here. I do not know how long I will be able to keep this up today due to my back and how awesome it is. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Mixing up a little bit of the brown, some of the green. Let's bring some of the white in there. And then slowly bring into the green. And there we go. Now, again, it could just be this branch that we grow a little further out, you know? That could be it too. And this is a good color, nice and dark. I kind of wanted to fill in a lot of this with dark because the tree is two-dimensional right now. Too much two-dimensional. It's two-dimensional. So let's fill in some of this with some nice, thick, dark lines that also squiggle. I mean, the whole painting is a squiggle. Oh, I bet you guys want to have a nice close-up shot of what I'm doing. So let's do that. Bueno. Hopefully soon I'll be able to hook up my camera on my mug so you guys don't have to just imagine how awesome I am, how awesome I'm looking today. That's it. Yeah, filling up a lot of the white, some of the dark green. This is kind of what I imagine in my resting hours of the day when I think about the paintings I do. Try to imagine the next step I have to take in the painting. Anyway, it's been a week since I've seen you all. I hope you're doing well. Oh my goodness, I just slipped. A happy accident. making it easy because I'm really just filling in some things right now. Not having to think about it. Making the process easy. Very nice. And also this may help with my whole view on the tree. If I can create a proper feel, it just alleviates the stresses that I see. So obviously I'm working for a feel. And of course, we're looking to clean it up. As long as you guys can still see that. Ow.
Boomer League said, "Yo yo yo Eugene, Oregon."
I was just thinking about you guys. Thinking y'all are probably just driving along. Eugene, Oregon. All right. Well, that's very close to home, isn't it? How y'all doing today? I hope the weather has been kind to you on your road trip.
Boomer League said, thumbs up, hushed face.
Thank you so much for supporting, giving the thumbs up. Helps the YouTube algorithm.
Boomer League said, Yanan.
Yeah, I'm trying to clean this up, make it look better for me as I stare at it. I think I realized some things about it. And now I'm just trying
Boomer
to
League
take care of it.
said, Mon.
I really think, and I think it's this branch. So this branch is going to have to be out here, maybe with some lower hangings from that branch. I don't know, but I got to break this line that's happening here. So that's going to be a thing. It's a thing. And we'll start lightening up the color that I'm using. But right now, building.
JR Sim Racing said, how was California love?
Junior. What up, dog? It's quick. How you doing, bud? Welcome to the stream. I said a welcome to the stream. A what? What? Yeah, I'm going to build out this way. So, I'm going to reach across here. You know? And let's create a little area of a different color. A little lighter version of itself, you know? Therefore, we can bounce next to said color. It's perfect.
JR Sim Racing said, relaxing, it's 8 p.m. here and I am ready for beer. Glad you made it back from the second Sin City. How's the family and friends?
Yeah. It was a thing. I am glad I am home too. I just love it here. So many Teslas. And gas was crazy. So All those things I'm not quite used to. Freeways. Driving around interstate highways with the whole, like, I live in a town of 10,000 people. There's simply 10,000 people easily driving with me on the freeway. So it's just a different thing, you know? But I'm super happy to be back home. Did not miss a beat. You know, I just want to see something cool. Yesterday, I made a bunch. I made a bunch of cool business cards. Check these out. I'm just going to flip through them because they're just random right here. Each one's a painting, yo. So when people come in and ask me for a business card, they get to pick their favorite painting, and it has all my info on the back. Dalton Gallery. Look at this, Bob Ross. He didn't fit, so I don't care though. That's the cool part. So yeah, I got me some business cards. Not many, 60 or so. But I like it. Super stoked about it. Can't wait till somebody asks me for do you have any business cards? And I'm going to say, oh boy, do I. I get a little excited over stuff sometimes. Sometimes.
JR Sim Racing said, "Look at you business cards and shit, proud of you buddy, confirming to the man playing by the rules."
Yeah. People, because for years, for what, decades, people have always asked me, oh, you have business cards? I'm like, no, man. My work speaks for itself. You know, I'm just blatantly rude about it. Like, you don't need something to throw away. But this, I think, if I make them choose their favorite painting, they're definitely not going to throw it away. Heck, they could frame those and hang them in their bathrooms, you know? A little tiny 2-inch by 3-inch frame. That's funny.
JR Sim Racing said, "Tell them to pick their favorite, it's more personal that way, less likely to toss them."
Yeah, see, you got it. You're right there with me. You there, we all there. Yeah, so I did that yesterday because I figure if I'm going to sell postcards of Silver City and my art gallery and all the stuff here, I'm going to get them professionally done. And I will charge $5 a postcard because it'll be like something I paid $1 for, you know, or whatever. Whatever's fair.
Doug said, "Like deployed."
Doug. How you doing, buddy? Everyone's here. Boomer's driving up the highway through Eugene, Oregon. Throw some paint conditioner, just a drop. Okay, 2 drops. We will condition that paint.
JR Sim Racing said, hey Doug, kiss Mark." Doug
Hey
said,
Doug.
"Hope you well."
Yes, sir. Super well. I mean, I threw my back out yesterday carrying an empty bucket, but other than that, other than the sharp shooting pains I'm feeling constantly right now, I'm doing great, bro. And when I
Doug
say constant
said,
shooting pains,
"Hey JR,
oh yeah, it hoits. But I'm committed to this elegant lifestyle that I lead of painting. What are we even doing? Welcome to the show, everybody. I appreciate you. What are we doing? I hope you all are having a great week. It's almost over for you, so that should be a plus. It's party time. I don't know what you guys do. Step away from the car. Ow. Yeah, doing that. Doing weird things. I'll just say ow every now and then.
JR Sim Racing said, please tell everyone it was full of concrete. I have to associate with you. We have some street cred to maintain.
Heck yeah. Concrete. Strat cred. You have the strat cred. Okay, now see we're getting some volume. That's what I wanted. When I think about this painting, I'm like, it's missing its volume. So what do? We turn it up. Pump up the volume, pump up the volume, pump up the volume. Dance, dance. Remember that? Yeah, we got to reach. We got to get out here. I got to get out here, but I don't want to just jump out there. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep building. We can jump like at 2-foot sections at a time, like that, off of that node. And that seems acceptable. And then we want to pull this out because this is the node we're bringing body to, but the balance has to kind of stay, you know. It needs balance. We all need balance in our lives. Okay, it needs to be a little darker. Let's bring back the funk. So, I keep repeating this down and up because I want this branch to have a specific feel that it's all going the same way. So if you guys are noticing, oh, that's what I'm doing. Welcome to the show. And if I'm smart about it, I'll make it work. Do 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 do. Alright, now let's throw some conditioner in here. We put a bunch of green in, so we're gonna deepen the color. Get back to the basics, man. Clean the brush. Oh, we're talking Major Paynes. I just got promoted from Lieutenant Payne to Major Payne. That's a hold your breath moment. I have those. See, as long as I keep hitting on the open areas, there should be always something for me to put a line on. Which, yes, contradicts what I'm planning with the see-through painting, but I'm not going to do this everywhere. Come on now. Come on now. We're working with what we got. The knowledge I've gained, putting it to work. Okay, now we're talking. See, what I've done here is we're out here and already much better. It doesn't look good in the context you guys see it at because you're only seeing the top part, but just think natural open pine and squiggly lines. If you could put all that together, come on now. Come on now. Come on now. That's how I talk, 'cause I'm cool. That's how we talk, 'cause I'm cool. Well, welcome to the stream. If you're new here, yes, I am a little bit of a goofball. But hey, I make amazing, majestic paintings. You'll see. You'll all see. No, but for real, welcome. Just kind of moving out, moving on out, and we'll fill it in as we see fit, yeah? Okay, make that simple. See what I did there? Whew. Yeah. Come on. Dance with me. I'm trying to loosen up my back. If you're driving, don't dance. Bueno. Ba 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 da bum bum. Ah, bueno, bueno. You know what I should do? Share all this on the interwebs. Let's zoom out. Okay, so right now, yeah, it looks really weird because this is thick out here and this is thin in here. But imagine this all thicked up. Yo, you're getting thicked up. Imagine all this in here, full and excellent. Full and excellent. I don't know what you want from me. What do you want? Welcome to the stream, everybody. I appreciate you being here. Yeah. I'm going to do something real quick. Share what we're doing here on my Facebook page. So now what we're going to do is fill all this in this way. Because remember, this is a tree that's behind us right now. There's a tree here. There's a tree back there. There's trees, man. We in the trees. You know what I'm saying? So when you're in the trees, you're in the trees. Be in the trees. I'll be right back. Be in the trees. Experience Dalton Gallery in the heart of Silver City, New Mexico, where art comes to life. Discover the beauty of creativity with my stunning collection of prints. Here at Dalton Gallery, I believe art should be accessible to everyone. That's why I'm excited to introduce my exclusive collection, Made Here in America. With just a few taps on your phone, you can own a piece of art that speaks to you. Check us out online at ShaneDaltonGallery.com or on the Shop app to take home a unique piece of art today. Take home one today. Welcome to the show, everybody. If you'd like to take home a piece of art today, it's right up there. How did I do? No, it's over there. Yeah, I'm better. Anyways, let's zoom in and fix this little problem we got here. Basically all right here. Welcome to the show. Very windy here today. Beautiful sunny day here, but windy. We get a lot of, it's very breezy here in Silver. That's all I gotta say about that. Jedi. Today on Forrest Gump paints squiggly lines. These lines right here, these are for the trees. The trees are nice. I would walk Jetty Hope through the trees. Next week on Forrest Gump Paints, I don't want to paint any more trees. I think I got a chance. ABC, NBC, CBS. Where are we going? Which network we taking this to? Clown College TV. I don't think that's funny. Alright. Just working my way through it. Let's clean the brush a little bit. Put some of this lighter color up top a little bit. How far can I go? Up to here? Okay. It's perfect. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Sounds like a parade. I'm sorry. A funeral. A parade of cars. Yeah, he's probably a police officer or a fire person. We're going to get a lot of reflection from all the cars that are going to pass by. So I don't know. Flashing lights warning? How's that? Whoa, whoa. Literally lifting an empty bucket yesterday, I just threw my whole midsection of my back went bye bye. Never cool, you know? See, it demonstrates the thickness of the lines, also demonstrate how close we are to the leaves, branches, and the tree.
Said, "You are so good at drawing."
Is it Tammy Sushi Artist? Welcome. Thank you. Yeah, this is a big painting. And we're just kind of zoomed in on this little area that I'm working on right now. Thank you for being here. And my art style is these crazy squiggly lines, and then it becomes a landscape. And you are a sushi artist, according to your name. That's cool. And right now we're in Dalton Gallery. It's my art gallery. Yeah. There's paintings all over there. I'll zoom out and show around a little later. But we just zoomed back in, so let's keep at this building of this branch network up here. Whoops. I said whoops. It looks perfect, actually. When the mistakes are just working out, you know what I'm saying? Well, I appreciate you for hanging with me, Tammy Sushi Artist. Very cool of you. Every Thursday I do this. I think this is my 17th day on this painting. Could be my 18th by now. And it's basically just goes week to week. So. And I want to leave some of the color showing through, but just not as much as what was there. It was extreme, you know? Y'all were here, if you were. And if you weren't, you are now, and welcome. We have to get up to this bush, this branch right here. So I'll just do that right now. And that one will pull down this way. So each one of these, actually it goes up, it goes up, it goes up, it goes up, it goes up. Purposefully. Now we can kind of grasp the vibe. We obviously have this tree in the background. We have this little blue tree here. This tree could be something, I think it's this side. There's even a bushes down here. You know, we just got to work it out. It's going to be a lot of foliage because here in New Mexico, we have a lot of foliage. There's just a lot of things going on. It's crazy. Beautiful, you know. And today we've accomplished getting rid of this straight line, but right now we're only that far over the line. So I think we need to bring out like a top branch here. It's just going to peek out over here and fix this in here. We'll see how that looks. We'll come up here, fill in up here, blah, 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 blah. We might need a whole other branch somehow coming this way, but it might be this one. I could, you know, this is painting. This is the art of, this is the illusion of what we're doing. I can create anything. I like to clean all this up with, I guess, some of this lighter green. And the more I clean it up, the better it really looks. Sorry, I don't have a camera person here to zoom in when it needs to be zoomed in. So, I'm just slacking right now. I'm going to take a little bit of a break here in a minute. But you know how I get when I want to do something and I'm involved with painting. Sometimes it never happens. Okay. I promised years ago that I wouldn't sing during these streams. And if you're wondering, years ago, you only have 80 subscribers. Well, I just kind of started this channel. Space Galleria is also another channel of mine, but I just kind of switched it up so people could be more comfortable showing up for just art. On my other channel, I tend to game. It's a little bit different content, shall we say. And right now, I'm pretty much slacking over there. I'm not doing anything, so. Oh, we got a customer. Hello. Welcome. Welcome to my studio.
Thank you. I'm gonna look at the cards if I could.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. My pop took the pictures of those, by the way. Those are all Mexico City.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Years ago.
Okay.
I-
I'm kind of looking for something. I know a lot of people have cards, and I just have to be walking by, and it's really, I'm looking for something that's appropriate for
Yeah.
sympathy card. So I
Well,
don't
maybe
know.
one of those. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean,
Man,
yeah. There's a lot of options for cards here that are so unique. I mean, it's really nice.
Oh, good.
And, you know, it's Silver City in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'll get something. I'll find it Wednesday too. Thank you.
All right, back with you. A little tour of the art gallery while we're here. All right, yeah, it's looking better. She looking better. Okay, that's got to change. We got to get a different tone in here. You know what I'm saying? Got to work on some tonage. Part of the experience with these paintings, you can stand back and, you know, as you saw, it looks like a landscape. Or you can get up close and direct with it, and it's many things to many people. Okay, I gotta clean the brush out. Okay, I'm gonna take a little 5-minute break. See?
Me. Said. 5 minutes from RN. Me. Said. Break time.
And I'm back. Experience Dalton Gallery in the heart of Silver City, New Mexico, where art comes to life. Discover the beauty of creativity with my stunning collection of prints. Here at Dalton Gallery, I believe art should be accessible to everyone. That's why I'm excited to introduce my exclusive collection, Made Here in America. With just a few taps on your phone, you can own a piece of art that speaks to you. Check us out online at ShaneDaltonGallery.com or on the Shop app to take home a unique piece of art today. Yeah, today. Come on now. So a little bit of black in there. At least that time I did put just a little bit of black in. Still too much, but nailed it. Nailed it. All right. Let's get back to painting. Like we mean it. Uh-huh. Yeah. My back. My back says no. Okay. Let's clean up some of this.
Ania Del Vecchio said, "Greetings from Italy, Victory Hand Light Skin Tone."
Hello and welcome. Greetings. You must have seen my Italian commercial. A friend of mine here in Silver City, New Mexico is from Italy, and he recorded that for me. Appreciate you for showing up. We're zoomed in. Working on this part of the tree. How are you this evening? I like what is going on here. I think this branch is good. It may, like I say, I think we have to come up to about here on this one, so let's do that. Let us commit.
Ania Del Vecchio said, "You have a lot of patience and of course a lot of passion in painting."
Yes, yes, yes. Let me here, let me show you the whole painting so you can kind of get a grasp. I love doing this. It's okay. Big painting, yeah. We're trying to break this angle up. This used to be a straight line up. I did not like that, so now we're pulling this branch out further. As you can see, the weight still needs to hang out, but maybe something under here can help, and we're just building this side to complement the painting, yeah? I'll give you a tour. This is a painting that I just finished recently.
Ania Del Vecchio said, How awesome.
And now I'm really just trying to give the right proportion to this painting. So I think we're going to zoom back in a little bit and reach. We need to reach. This tree is, oof, I'm scared. Yes, this is what is happening right now. I am potentially ruining the painting. I'm going into territory where I cannot fix. All I can do is add more, because the sky is finished and I cannot soften that up again. I can come up here and do some clouds, but I really want to kind of formulate these trees that are here, and then we'll work on the foliage down here. I am, pardon me, I am definitely trying to create something different and new when it comes to landscape paintings. I am out here in Silver City, New Mexico, and that is what I work from right now for inspiration. And thank you for joining us and joining me. Thank you. And every Thursday, I do live painting. So, and here we are.
Ania Del Vecchio said, "You are very welcome."
Seems like a good formula. And then maybe I'm really thinking this branch here reaches out even further. Could that be crazy? Maybe if I fill this in more. Probably if we'll just start with filling this in, and baby steps, yes? Baby steps. Okay, see, I see a little bit of that branch hanging out, so let's start here. Yeah? We're just building. Let's bring in a little bit of lighter. Most of the time, I hold my breath. especially when I'm adding highlights to a certain area. I want to get them right. Let's throw some here on this piece. As long as we walk the color slowly, it should never feel too jarring. And I think that is the same for any sort of painting. So whatever colors you use. This is today I'm two colors. Black and white I never count because that's just highlights and shadows. Not really, but you know, blue is shadow anyway. But we have the orange, which is in some of the backdrop, the greens, the burnt siennas, and that's pretty much it. Maybe a little bit of yellow. So, and we're just using all of those colors to create combinations that we can flow through comfortably.
Ania Del Vecchio said, "Watching you working on that canvas relaxes me after a hard day."
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you for joining me. Happy to help. It's kind of nice. I put people to sleep, and that is not a bad thing. That's a good thing, that we're taking time to relax and not be, you know, filled with all the things the internet fills us with. Maybe just taking a moment and having a nice, relaxing time. And thank you. That's what I experience with these paintings. There's thousands of lines that are happening, and it allows even the person who buys the painting in the long run to experience many years of just looking at it. So it's also that relaxed kind of atmosphere. So
Iris said, "Hi."
Iris, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you. Okay, so I really think, okay, I'm going to keep highlighting in here, lightening up some of these colors, because the more I build it up, the more it kind of makes sense to me. And that's what you all will start finding, is that this painting kind of shows itself to me as it goes along. So I'm also a viewer as well as you all. All I'm really doing is trying to find areas where the color will work against other colors that I've already put. That's where I am at in this stage of this painting. Not too much thinking. A little bit of branch growth, which is some thinking, but it's not too hard. Like right here. I'm going to clean the brush out. Always having a clean brush is just aiming for success. Darker green up there. Let's pull that in. I really love the peach sky coming through the tree. There's a certain proportion when it's perfect, and I need to kind of just calm down and move to building it. And right now there's a big truck outside my art gallery, I guess, making noises. And I just painted on my shirt. All right. We're doing it up today. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I'm making messes. I'm adjusting the colors. Here, I'll show you what I'm doing. I get a little bit of the green, some of the dark green. I'll pull a little bit of this brown in, and I get a nice reflective color that kind of looks salmon-y but green, which would be nice for the, the sky bouncing off the leaves, man. Yeah, move along, truck. Thank you. Thank you.
Ania Del Vecchio said, I used to make some pencil sketches whenever I'm inspired, but I leave them as they are without coloring them. I am more into shapes than into colors.
Nice. Well, if you look in the history of this silly channel, I used to on Saturdays really torture myself with a pencil and show up and try to do drawings every Saturday. And I did it week after week after week. I thought it was inspiring to watch, someone struggle a little bit and then find their happy place, and it happened to me every week. I really liked it, but it was a struggle. So what I've done recently is just kind of Thursdays and Saturdays, instead of doing the drawing right now, I'm kind of focused on this painting, because that other painting that's over there, I showed you, the big black and white painting, took 3 years to do. So I don't want to do that with this painting. You know what I'm saying? I need to start getting some paintings done. So instead of torturing myself and doing the drawings that I was doing, which is pretty fun, but it's its own little thing, I decided we're going to work really hard on this painting, is all I'm saying. shapes. That's cool. I used to do nothing but mandalas. As a matter of fact, if I can show you. There's one now. So yeah, I used to do a lot of just that's a 4 foot by 4 foot mandala right there. But I kind of transformed that into what I'm doing now. I think these landscapes are essentially mandalas as well. Getting this camera to zoom and focus. It's a job. It's a whole job in itself. Anyway, dig it. I love that you do drawings when you feel inspired, and I hope to maybe trigger that inspiration in you. And if not, that's cool too. I know how it goes. I know what it is. Man, sometimes when I'm like in the middle of an art project, I'd do dishes instead of doing art, you know? I'll mow the lawn. I'll do anything else but. Just cleaning more of this up.
Ania Del Vecchio said, inspiration always comes in unsuspected ways.
Doesn't it though? I agree. So what I do here is I'm looking at the paintbrush and I'm looking at the green that I've created, and I'm just trying to find areas where it would fit. It balances correctly. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I don't hit my mark. But hey, what are you gonna do? I do my best. I make the happy accidents. Accidents? I can speak. Again, I'm trying to just kind of clean it up and not cover too much of the peach showing through the leaves. I'm gonna get this so good. I promise. It may take a little bit, but you know what hasn't hurt me in a minute is my back. So, feeling good. Okay, as soon as I said something, but you know, still feeling good. Let's go. I think, well, Therefore I am. No. I think it needs something here, but I don't know what it is exactly yet. So let's move on. It's like a quiz, that you don't know the answer to. Just skip it. Just deciding what I've done here took a week of thinking about this painting. That's generally what I do is I stand back and I look at it. I walk around the gallery outside. I just ponder this painting and I soak it up, and at night before I sleep I think about it. I think about what I can do for it, and well, this week I have decided to fix it with the darker version, giving it some depth, and it's really balanced it out quite well, I must say. See, now we can start to see this branch peek out, which is what we want. I need this to go this way, I need that to go that way. I need it to feel that we're underneath this experience. So this illusion is a hard one to create, but we're doing it, all the while fixing any problems that I see. See, now that color is too close to the other color, but in actuality, if you're concentrating on this painting after years, you'll see that and you'll be like, ooh, what a fine addition. Who knows? Balance is open, more open here on the canopy. That's what I'm kind of looking for. I swear I heard my door open.
Ania Del Vecchio said, I understand what it means when doing what you love hurts your body. It often happens to me that my neck hurts when I play my instrument, but the love you have for that is bigger, so you bear it.
You bear it and stick it out. You play instruments, that's cool. And what instrument do you play, if you mind sharing? Okay, I gotta figure that out. I'm learning piano, so I guess that's a loose statement. I learned C on the piano, and to work up and down like this, some C action. And then I was practicing putting my hands on the keyboard, E, D, G, A, just back to the lap, back to the keyboard, back to the lap, back to the, maybe. But, yeah. I also fuss with a little guitar, but I always love to, know that people are out there doing things inspired by music or art, what have you.
Ania Del Vecchio said, I can play electronic keyboard, but you know I am not a pro, I do it in my spare time. Piano is harder than that.
Oh, okay. Well, I misspoke. I'm practicing how to play electric keyboard. I should get my terminology correctly. Yeah, I play piano. Like, no, you don't, buddy. Uh, so, thank you. I'm learning. I'm such a donut sometimes. I want to be able to play myself off, the show, and just, bend the camera down and play a little song, play myself into the show, you know. I think that would be a fun experience for me. I have another I have another channel, Space Galleria. That's where this all kind of started years ago. And now I've
Ania
focused
Del
all my
Vecchio
art over here.
said, we learn from each other.
Well, that's no lie. I've been literally watching YouTube for it. So, yeah. Kind of all over this painting, I know, but I need to be. Oh, yeah. Because that's how we doing it. I know, that's a form of singing. So you can see the branches kind of in the tree. This is a new thing for me, by the way. I'm working out kind of just how to show the branches and cover them, and it's hard. It's hard. I don't know how to do it, but I try it anyway. Okay, that's singing too, I know. Yeah, so some of the leaves I cross over the branch. I allow the branch to be a part of it. There's a whole controversy here. Who gets to be in front, controversy. It's a controversy. All right, let's get some darker greens. Let's clean the brush. Darker greens, a little bit of the brown. Keep out the white. Cover that.
Defeat the band. Said. Dab time.
Defeat the band. Defeat the band. Welcome, dude. Oh, welcome. How are you doing today, bud? Ooh, I like we filled up quite a bit of this today. It's nice.
Ania del Vecchio. Said. I can see you like that tree you are shaping a lot, so I wonder why you didn't put it in the middle of the canvas as the main subject.
Yeah. So, what is the main subject, right? It's generally I don't know. There might be some little yellow flowers hanging out here. We have these beautiful little flowers out here. So I was thinking of bringing some of that in here. And I think it's just this is the focus, but the focus isn't, or it would have to be like here, you know, a third over or 2/3 over. So when this is what I was kind of talking about when designing this painting, was that photography or any kind of film work, whatever you see in the frame was meticulous and put there on purpose. Now, these paintings of mine, they start beautiful and like a painting, you know, just blocked out and looks normal, looks like a painting. And then I start screwing with it, which is taking this tiny little brush right here and I start to just, you know, figure it out. And then I let it grow and let it grow. And then I had this idea of bringing this tree and covering up this whole side. Now, if we look at this painting as a whole, let me zoom out a little bit. So you see, there's not a lot. What is happening? What is my focal point? How is my art even relevant to modern days? You know, this is all come down to what this painting suggests, and it is this: nothingness. The spot between is where you need to be focused on. All of this surrounding information that we're getting all the time, all of this blah, 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 out of our phones, out of our computers, out of the store, out of everything that you do. This is all this fluff. And so this painting, if you want relevance, I think what I'm doing
Defeat the band.
Is being boring.
Said. A UFO or biblically accurate angel would be sick in the sky.
See, well, yeah, whereas people have an idea of doing something. I have that painting over there. That's my angel painting, you know. I got these crazy angels hanging out in the clouds focused on a mountain. But what I'm saying is that the relevance to modern society is that modern society is just overwhelming with information. So what I'm trying to do is show you a little bit of nothing, like I said, shared with you earlier. Ania del Vecchio. Sorry, I can't do Italian too well. But what I said earlier, which was, it's just a calming YouTube channel. This is nothing. If you fall asleep, that's a brilliant thing for me, because it's just, it's just calm. This is just a mellow, relaxing time. You're not, there's no fear factor here. There's nothing that's going to keep you here. It's the most boring show on the YouTube, and I'm happy with that. And so this painting, what this painting is suggesting, emptiness, is no matter what we're surrounded with, all of this foliage, it's beautiful. I have another YouTube channel where I video game. There's nothing wrong with modern society and all this information we're getting. It's just how we deal with it, I guess, is the best part about it. And for me, it's sitting in it and having a Zen moment. You can pick any part of this painting to focus on, whether it's the sky in the distance, the mountains back in the distance, maybe these little yellow flowers that are going to come about. Maybe it's the clouds. Maybe you just lay down and put your head, into either one of those and just pick shapes out of clouds. Maybe you're one of those people. But I think that generally, yeah, it's nothing. So what I'm trying to achieve with this painting is to surround us with this stuff. And if I may, this painting over here, this black and white one, it's the same painting. You're looking out the same, like if I lower the camera. See, we're standing up on a ledge. This painting is of a real place here in Silver City. So I'm standing up here on the ledge, and the clouds are creating this big wall around us, and it's there's a lot going on there. So essentially, if we look at that, and then look at that, it's the same thing. This could be that cloud over here, right? But what I'm trying to do now is give us this opportunity to have a landscape and have something to kind of sit and show. And this has to be bright, back here, and it is pretty bright. You almost got to wear your sunglasses when you look at this painting. All right, now back to it. That was a long, drawn-out, winded statement. Yo, I think I need a granola bar. We gotta do something with this up here, don't we?
Ania Del Vecchio said, I perfectly understood. To me the sky you painted is everything in both of them.
Yeah. And the whole reason I bring up that relevance factor about art is because I've been studying, like, what is art, what makes art, over the years. I've failed art history 4 times in college. But I guess in history, all these artists that we're familiar with, they were relevant to their times. So what they were doing, it was a social there was a relevance there. Whether it be with the church, whether it be with, I don't know, human form. I don't know where the relevance there, I guess, David, is just that it's perfect in 14. God, how lucky you are to be in Italy and to be able to go see stuff like that. That's cool. But anyway, yeah, I got so every one of those artists were relevant for their time, and so I had to start thinking about like, what am I doing? Like, I sit here on YouTube, and I have this ultimately snorable channel, and I love it because it's just the moment of an artist. You know, it's this moment right now, and we're all sharing it together, and I like that about that. I think the internet can be a good positive place to get angry. We can get riled up. We can get happy, sad, you know, just like all entertainment, or have a nice, calm experience. I don't know. But now that I'm rambling on, I think I need a granola bar. Give me a second, okay?
Ania Del Vecchio said, I find your work interesting.
That's awesome. Thank you. Experience Dalton Gallery in the heart of Silver City, New Mexico, where art comes to life. Discover the beauty of creativity with my stunning collection of prints. Here at Dalton Gallery, I believe art should be accessible to everyone. That's why I'm excited to introduce my exclusive collection, Made Here in America. With just a few taps on your phone, you can own a piece of art that speaks to you. Check us out online at ShaneDaltonGallery.com or on the Shop app to take home a unique piece of art today. Today. I should have the Italian commercial up here too for you. That could be good. Little problem there. So you see the problem. I think you see the problem. I see the problem. When I look at the photograph, when I look at what you guys see, I see more of direction. So, what are we looking at here in particular? This seems to be all solo. Fine, it's fine, because all of this is going to be part of that. And it's all going to be, you know, hopefully canopied over. This is going to have to come out a little bit. But this under here, it has a very upward view to it. Now there is a back tree back here that you can see through this, but we still need to put, I guess, so what I guess I'm looking at and what I guess I'm sharing with you guys is that this and this and this is facing away from us. We need to now do this here. Ay, ay, ay. And I think I can get away with that with some thickening up some lines and bringing in the darker green. I don't know. Okay, so I do know, as usual, what I will do to stay subconscious on this painting, as I want to do, I will only fix the mistakes with the new. All right? So therefore I'm not going to destroy anything that I want seen out of this back brush, the brush that's
Defeat the band.
facing away us.
Said. It looks like 3 different trees to me.
Yeah, there is. That's good. I mean, that is an alligator juniper. That's just sitting. This is not even done. Over here we got a back tree. We have a this and then this. What I need to do is this is away. So I need to bring this into the foreground so that over anywhere that it's broken or anywhere that I find that it's ugly, I will cover it up with the new stuff, and then we'll have dimension. Boom, bam, boom. Boom, bam, boom. Boom, we're dancing. Boom, bam, boom. Boom, we're dancing. Boom, bam, boom. Boom, bam, boom. All right, I'm excited. I don't know if you can tell. Enough of that. Enough of that fun. I'm not going to get to this today, though, because that's going to be me staring at this for a week, wondering how am I going to achieve this. Or I just do that. Nope. It's too close to the color. I'm going to have to think about it. But we really gotta work this out, this little whatever this hang down is right here. You know what I'm saying. We'll figure that out. And then we'll bush it up here, bush it up here, bush it up here, bush it up here, and it'll be a tree. A tree of life. What do you got there? Some kind of tree of life?
Ania Del Vecchio said. It is not a work in progress but an idea in progress.
I like that. I mean, now you know, you see it. You see what I'm doing. This is I'm a witness. Just like you. And we watch the glory. All right. Calm my jets. Ow. All right, so reaching up is hurting. Now I'm just holding myself up. What? I like that dab idea, though. That was fun. That was a good idea. I didn't act upon it, but I like it. I like where your head's at, Defeat. So, living in Italy, have you toured some of the sites? Is that something? I mean, I kind of get it if you would say no, not really, but I mean, I lived in Seattle and I never went to the Space Needle. You know? When I lived at the beach, you don't always go to the beach. But art, man. Some of the greats.
Ania Del Vecchio said, I visited Florence and Rome when I was at the high school.
Oh yeah, I guess that would be huge for like schools. So like, okay, we're gonna go tour this because not everyone gets a chance, and we live here, so it's one bus drive away. That's super cool. I went to Disneyland in high school. You know what I mean? That's dumb. Dang, man.
Ania Del Vecchio
How
said,
lucky.
I wish to visit Venice someday.
That's a sentence many people speak. Saying you're not alone in that one. That's super cool for like high schools to go visit. And then you get like, they probably have like school days just for the local schools, so you can kind of like stay out of the millions of crowds of weird, ugly other people. I was trying to be kind. Dang, that's so cool. Well, I'll tell you what. Among all those times touring all the galleries that you've done, you never saw work like mine in there. So my next step, as Defeat knows, we were talking about this, but I just got to get an art agent. And not only do I need an art agent, I need the world's most premierest art agent. I just need somebody to see something so different. Because then I'll come over to all over the world. We'll go everywhere. France, Italy, the UK. I got plans, man. But I definitely got to keep painting. And that was a huge inspiration to kind of just pull the Saturdays away from drawing and keep it all paint heavy, you know?
Ania Del Vecchio said, many famous Italian paintings are outside Italy in foreign museums.
Oh, sure. And I suppose some good high schools here probably take some field trips to some museums still. But I was an architecture student, so just alone to witness some old Baroque architecture, just some crazy stuff. It's unbelievable what you guys got going on all around the world. It's beautiful. I think I keep coming back down here, which is fine, but it's because it pains me to be up so high. Yes, see? We can still see the branch coming up inside. Oh, I think this is turning out marvelous, darling. Cosa facciamo? See, I know a little Italian, huh? What should we do here?
Ania del Vecchio said, "Your tree reminds me the Van Gogh style."
Yeah, like a clean Van Gogh. Clean by means that he rushed and I'm taking stupid amounts of time. But yeah, we're both working kind of on this energy, you know. Mine dictates this way. One line shows the next line where to go. His was, I think, a little more thrashmatic about it, you know. I don't remember, but I think he was a wild man. And thank you. You know, my style can be reminiscent of something, but as long as it's never been done before, oh, that could be something. And if I create a body of work, which I have, blah, blah, blah. If you want to see my prints, pop right there in the Dalton Gallery. You can see all the prints all the time. La, 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 la. Whoa. Making your way in the world today. Ah! Sometimes it's just a total whoopsie, and then you're all supposed to go look the other way and then come back. But since you're here with me, we just got to go whoopsie. You want to be where you can see troubles on all same. I know. And I might start streaming in my VR doing mandalas. That could be kind of fun. It could be a nighttime thing. Oof. Just cutting it close, making sure the line shows through. See what you want? You just want a little bit of the wood. You want a little bit of the sky. All perfectly proportioned out. So your eye naturally does the work it does naturally. Does that make any sense? I want your eye to work as much as it does when it's in nature. How's that? I don't want to stress your eyeball out. I don't want you to have to really focus on anything. Clean it on up, clean it on up.
Ania Del Vecchio said, watching you is peaceful, but unfortunately I must go to sleep. In Italy it is 11:29 p.m. Tomorrow I have to work. Sorry to leave you, hope to catch
No,
up
you're
with
too
you
kind.
again.
Thank you.
Bye bye,
Saturday.
take care.
Saturday at noon. We'll be back to do it. So subscribe to the channel so you're notified. Well, once you hit the notifications. Anyways, thank you. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful evening. I'm probably going to cut out too. Pretty darn soon. Could just be dab time though.
Ania Del Vecchio said, thanks.
Thank you. Oh yeah. Hang on a sec. I got my pen. Nice. Potential growth areas. Finally got a piece of the pie. Ghosts be shutting doors on my singing. They're like, shut up, I'm trying to nap. And I tell them, you got all the time in the world to nap. You a ghost. They don't get the joke. Oh yeah. What? Ah. Whatever. We all on fire sometimes. Now you on fire too, you know what I'm saying? No? Holy mackerel. Hold it now, hold it now, hold it now. Gig it. You got to bring in some of the white now. Skidoosh. Skadoosh. Everybody skadoosh. Very nice. I like. Cause it's a dope ass. I don't know. It's a dope ass painting. I'm not supposed to get lost halfway through the song. That is a good color. Well, I hope I'm still streaming. That sound could have been. Oh, no. That was good. We're good. That is a good color. I don't care what you say. Might be wrapping it up here pretty soon, folks. And remember, if you like what you see here, feel free to subscribe to the channel. We have put a lot of paint on canvas today, which has made me very happy. We got to talk to somebody in Italy. That's pretty cool. That means my advertising campaign to Italy worked, I guess. One human being. That's cool. Now we're just I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Just want to share with you guys the same thing I'm doing, which is for next week, or actually, for that matter, for Saturday. And then the big one is just in front of here. Yep. And then, so the branch out here, boom, here, 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 all the way around, up here, same thing, up there, same thing. So just nature, you know, branches. It's just going to take some time, putting in some work on this one, folks. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. It's been a lot of fun. I appreciate each and every one of you for showing up. You guys are wonderful. Just showing up, liking the video, supports this crazy artist. And I appreciate you. And we'll see you on Thursday at noon, yeah?